All right, welcome to How to Effectively Talk to Motivated Sellers, video number 3. We left off at setting the appointment, so let's get right into it here. All right, so after you've built rapport, set expectations, and completed your soft pass, the appointment. So you want to finish up with, well, it was good speaking with you. Me or my contractor or my partner will be out there at X time on this date. All right, see you then. Please have a copy of the documents we talked about. So these are going to be things like if it was a short sale, power of attorney needs to be brought out. They need to have their documents handy about their loan docs or whatever it may be, or a copy of the lease if it's for a wrap or something. And if something changes, would you like to write down my number? Give them your number or email them just confirming that you're going to come out there. Now, if for any reason they turn down your offer, that's okay. Fortune is in the follow-up. Well, I'm sorry we couldn't help you out more. The real estate market is still recovering, or it could be a little shaky at times. Would you be offended if I follow up with you in the next 2 weeks, 30 days, 45 days, whatever, based off their situation? If they're going to leave state and come back, hey, can I follow up with you when you come back from your trip? What's the best email and phone number again? Okay? All right. So the final thing is some common things that I run into, some frequently asked questions, tips and tricks. So one of the things I like to point out is always tell them that selling on the market is for certain types of houses. The houses that sell the quickest are the ones that are nice. The nice houses go quicker. Buyers can be very picky, and even the perfect house, a buyer can question the smallest little problem with the house, especially when an inspection comes back. So when a house is listed on the MLS and you have to deal with spuds and you have to deal with seller concessions and all the great stuff that comes with the buyer's financing, you have to get an appraisal done and an inspection. All those things add time to the closing. So one of the best tips I can give you is when you're talking to sellers, remind them of the costs involved with this. There's a cost. Somebody's going to have to pay for the inspection. Somebody's going to have to pay for the appraisal. And by working with you, they can avoid all of that. You're going to absorb all of those costs, and this is going to be a net offer. So always position your offer as more beneficial than them waiting on the market for 6 months for a buyer that's qualified. People tracking through their home, falling out of escrow, losing earnest money deposits, those kind of things, right? So another option or way to do this is ask about their equity and remind them, hey, we talked about the fact that you owed 120 grand, and it looks like properties are selling around 135, 140. That may not be enough to cover those commissions, So selling to me, if you allow me to wrap the property, I can still give you at least at about or more than what you can net on the market. If you allow me to wrap your property, I can take over payments and do like a 5-year note, or in this case, subject to 5-year balloon payment, and cash you out once the market comes back and you have a little bit of equity. Does that sound good to you? Those kind of things. Another tip, guys, is when you're talking to the seller, again, you always want to position all the benefits to them. What's in it for them, right? So benefits and features, if you will. So working with you does X. Doing this will allow you to do X, right? So while as you're talking to them and you're getting all their, what their sort of bullet points are as far as what's important to them, you want to bring those back up when you position your offer, okay? Now, I made this presentation wordy on purpose because I want to be able to comb and iron out all the different possibilities that can happen on a call, because you can't control what kind of seller you get. You can't control what kind of property that you get, other than sifting through your marketing, your direct mail, and trying to find who you may believe would be a motivated seller, somebody who owns their house free and clear, somebody who's an absentee owner, and those kind of things, right? So always position it with benefits, features, all that good sort of stuff, okay? If you have any other questions about how to talk to motivated sellers, go ahead and visit the REIRockstar.com. And if you'd like to get a couple free contracts and sign up for the newsletter, I'll be able to communicate with you even better. Visit my YouTube channel, Twitter, or simply send me a question at the REIRockstar.com. I do get back to my emails personally. Thank you so much, and thanks for joining us on how to effectively talk to motivated sellers. This is Randy. Have yourself a good day.